Hi, my name's Phoe, and I'm taking a first look at Pillars of Eternity. As I'm going to do is going to turn my game audio down a bit. Whoa. Oh, I've already set up the graphics, I think, so let's go. Oh gosh. I know this game's going to be hardcore, old school, so should we go normal? It's real time, party based. Let's go in normal. I wasn't in the Kickstarter for this game, but I was been following it with interest. And now it's here, and it's exciting. It's pretty. It's very old school Baldur's Gate kind of interface of the loading screen. It reminds me of Baldur's Gate 2 straight away.
Their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course.
Okay.
A dim lantern, his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
When do we get character creation? Like now or in a bit? Ah, wait, straight away. Oh, I am definitely going to be a lady. And then we get to shit. So they have diversity depends on where the ladies are from. So it seems that they're going for it's okay to be whatever as a lady, but it's regional. So that's it. So it can be human. Almua? That's the ocean people. Dwarf. Oh, the proportions are a little bit funky for the dwarves. Elf. Orlan. Right. They're like skinny dwarves with ears. And the godlike. I kind of was leading towards the godlike because they sounded most interesting. They sound a little bit like Dungeons and Dragons, kind of a cross between the tieflings and the Azimar, I think they're called. They'd be like people that have been twisted from either demonic or angelic ancestry. So that's that's what they remind me of. So we're going with them. Oh, we get sub races as well. I've forgotten about that. Death, fire. Oh, we get the flaming hair. Moon. I'm looking at the appearances, but I am going to read the descriptions as well. Nature. So death. It's more damage on killer. More damage when the enemies are near death. Fire. It's damage reduction and fire damage when near death. When they are near death rather than the enemies. Moon. Healing moonlight. Speaking of nice. I'm leaning in between the fire just mainly because I like the effect, but I think that would be most useful to me. It really depends on what class I'm gonna pick, other than that. Oops. Okay. Female fire godlike class. Oh, I know we've got lots of different classes here. They've got barbarian, cipher. They're a bit like a scion, I think, from Dungeons and Dragons. Soul-focused attacks. There's a soul whip. Fighter, that's obvious. Paladin. Faith-based. Yeah, it's like Dungeons and Dragons without the Dungeons and Dragons. Ranger. Wizard. Chanter. I guess that's like a bard. Druid. The shapeshifter, yeah. Monk. Priest. So that priests don't actually have healing spells. They change. They do support, but they don't. And a rogue is a rogue. Oh, it's just fairly obvious. I think I'm gonna go with something I don't usually go with. My rogue is generally my go-to class in RPGs, but I want to move outside my comfort area simply because there's so many different things we could do in this game. I think Cypher maybe. A Cypher or a Chanter. Or possibly a Monk. Monk would be good with the fire godlike damage resistance, I think. We have to choose Swift Strikes, Torment's Reach. Oh, they both require 1 wound. That increase attack speed. And this one does an area of effect damage. I'll have that one. Thank you. Now we get to put this old thing. So might, dexterity, and constitution are important. Perception is for range attack. Intellect improves area of effect. Resolve, concentration. It doesn't seem to be a kind of charisma speech mechanic, but I'm gonna bring up everything to 11 first. I'm gonna start increasing my major statistics. That'll do me, I think. I mean, I have no idea what I'm actually doing, so I'm just treating it like a D&D game with less options. We can choose where we're from. Improves resolve. Improves dexterity. Whoa! It also changes our clothes. Neat. Wow, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna go with the Rao tie because it gives me a constitution boost. Not supposed to be from here if I'm a god blessed, whatever am I called, godlike, but that'll do. Background: aristocrat, dissident, drifter, hunter, laborer, mercenary, merchant, scholar, slave. Mercenary or laborer, I think, would help on my physical stuff. Oh, we get to change heads. We only have 3 heads, but we are godlike, so we don't get to change our hair so much. I like that one with the sleek back hair. Change color of the. Does that change color of the clothes? It does. Let's go with black. Black and dark. Oh no, dark red is not so dark. Okay. That'll do. Dark reds. That's not much in change of appearance really, but I know this is an isometric game, so it doesn't really matter. Portrait. That'll do me, I think. Voice.
Oh? I shall lead us.
That's feisty, is it?
Yeah.
Feisty usually means
My
sexy,
eyes
doesn't
are
it?
peeled.
Leading the way.
Nice and slow.
Yes.
Hang on a minute.
Now I am leader of the group.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Is it just me, or all the
Easy
voices
now.
sound exactly the same?
Now I am leader of the group. They won't see me coming.
Yeah? Follow me. My eyes are peeled.
Leading the way.
Well, we'll go with female sinister, it's least obnoxious. We'll call ourselves Phoe. I think I'm done. There's so many possibilities for different characters there. Okay. Journey to Gilded Vale. Oh, I need to read this because there's no voice acting in this. Caravan Master Odema? Like Apollonia Odema? The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track
sounds a
mud
bit
on their
racist.
sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vales.
At last, the
day
Caravan
out.
Master turns to you,
Understood?
frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course.
So
Which
basically,
chance
I
you'd
have
be
to
dead
poop
in a
out
day.
the badness. Okay.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can
Right.
scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first.
He nods in your
Not a
direction.
sick one.
Sparfels nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Oh, he was looking to. Oh, Demon looks over his shoulder. He was talking to this guy called Sparfel, right? Is it? Where'd I find the berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it.
This
Doubt
music
you'd have to go
feels
far
very
off the road to
nostalgic.
find them. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pound.
Right. So
So I
attributes,
hear.
skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. So it is a bit like Planescape Torment in that respect. Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop
Is it
them
dangerous
becoming
out here?
ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business.
His concern
not
is
if
his
the weather
tone, but he
holds
does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself.
What
Never
what
cared
are
to.
these huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way
I'm
to the
assuming you
heart
mean
of the
these things,
world,
which are
you
clearly
believe the
crystals,
stories.
not rocks, but whatever.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew
I wonder
at
if
one
that's what the
point or
title of the
another, but
game
not these
refers to.
days.
Pillars of Eternity, these things?
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough
Right,
to
I'll
worry
go see
about
about the
without
berries.
seeing something like that. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body.
Scans over the
Got a
traveller,
schedule to
resting his
keep.
eyes on at length on a sturdy armour-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on even ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha.
The woman looks up on her own time.
Kalisha!
She needs to find some screamberries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead. There's no voice acting for that line.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayadin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be
Okay,
damned.
welcome to the...
You heard the man.
All right.
Let's get going before you keel over.
Character of your character up to 5. Alright, Kaliska is a fighter. Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, just like Baldur's Gate and
Yes.
other Infinity Engine games. I mean, obviously, it's not an Infinity Engine game, but I get the idea. Yeah, that's obvious to me. Nope. Yep, hotkeys too. So we've got actions, attack, formation, camp, stealth, scouting. I'm assuming that's stealth. Inventory. What do we got? Protects me from plagues, I think. What's that? Oh, it's that's my hang on. Whoa! Giant miniature space piglet. I got this for pre-ordering. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems at odds with its endearing behaviour. It follows you dutifully, requires nothing in return save companionship. What slot are you going in now? Is it familiar? Oops. Pet. Okay. I like that we have a pet slot. And what does she got? She got a torch, a battle axe. I got nothing because I'm a monk, and there's a crafting system as well, apparently. I need to know my hotkeys for saving as well. Quick saves F5. We'll do a regular save. As auto saves too, which is good because we'll be dying a lot in this game, I suspect. That's good. I see. Oh, I picked the lock. Oh, I don't need. So you don't need to be a thief to pick the lock. And I got a potion of minor endurance. Right. I don't think these guys have anything to say. Because yeah, they don't have a talking. Oh. Oh, right. We have to do that. Don't mind. Oh, they don't have any proper dialogue. Okay. Piglet. Can we talk? I can't talk to my piglet? Oh. Oh, it's not my piglet. Yes, it is. What am I talking about? That's my piglet.
Well,
How do I select her? Is there a hotkey for selecting everybody?
well, of course.
Ah, select all. Backspace. Got it. Where's this here done guy? Oh, it's over here.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
See a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell.
Scratches one
Not
cheek with
enough
his
shirts
knuckles.
for
It's
the
covered
road.
with uneven stubble as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling
are you?
supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look. I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
As well try. I thought exactly. Not everything's voiced, I see.
Something else you need?
Tell me about
Looks
the
like we're
Idia
settled for the
Empire.
night. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and
I'm
expand.
not talking. Drywood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. I much admire the Ritzarians' work ethic. They always struck me as a little fanatical. I was like, you got the short end of the stick. Now, of one rank and a disposition reputation. These represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seeming nasty reputations will be favoured by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition. Bleh. no disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their dispositions with what is favoured by the deity and order, respectively. For the main character only, their dispositions will modify the effects of holy radiance and faith and conviction. So it's a bit like the alignment system in Dungeons and Dragons and the reputation system in Baldur's Gate, so a combination. So there is speech mechanics, which is what I was hoping, because I like that kind of thing in RPGs. Well, let's see what you got. Go away, you. I've got 100. Oh, hang on. Weapons. I don't really need a weapon. I'm a monk, so I don't even think I can wear armor. Oh, that highlights the armor. Right, I see. That's a bit odd. Why isn't it just sorted? Why do I have to scroll through the whole thing? Lockpicks. I'm not going to buy anything at the moment, I don't think. Just gonna check. How do I find my... Ah, there we are. 6 experience, wow. No reputation. How do I know what I'm good with? Ah, we got skills. I think I'm good to go. Wherever we're going. I see I have weapon sets. She's got weapon sets on. Knockdown. Oh, we can talk to her, okay.
Springberries grow wild all over the place here. Keep your eye out.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, okay. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. Open the map to see what part some things you think. Yeah, I get the idea. Come along, piggy. I'm talking to my piglet, not Callista. Oh! Hang on. Is that light armor? They look exactly the same to me. Neither has any damage resistance. And they're both worth the same amount of money, so I guess it's down to what looks better. Whoa, no, I will go with my original clothes, thank you. I don't want straw on me. Can't go there, can't go there. It looks more like glass than rock and crystal, these things. Oh, let's see if we can... Nobody seems to be bothering that I'm just opening things and taking them, okay. There's the horsies. God, they look very old-fashioned. I guess we can't ride them. Okay. What's this? Orland's Cradle. It's some fungus. Can't go there. Where did it go? Ah, it's it counts as crafting in the stash. Right, I get it. The fallen trees don't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged wound in the trunk.
Not looking
Right, so
forward
that
to trying to
was the
lift that
branch
thing tomorrow.
mentioned in the opening crawl thing that's stopping us from progressing. So. I suspect this area is going to be linear to start off with because it's blocked off and everything, so I'm just taking my time. It's very old school. It's just what I was expecting, really. But with, you know, better high-res graphics. And some voice acting. And hold lots of pressing tab. That's something you know about you're in an old school isometric RPG when you press tab a lot. And clearing the fog of war. It's very relaxing when you're not being attacked. Oh, there's a deer. Travellers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway, you figure it. The corpse is cold to touch and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. Dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Well, it is oh. What's this? Lockpick? Leather armor, got better armor. What's this shiny thing? Is it just a beehive or what? Oh, we do have some damage reduction now. Keep everything in my inventory in case she gets killed off. Because she's a tutorial NPC. Oh, there seems to be like beehives but with glow flies. We can't go any further that direction. There's a river, that's why. Yeah, my little piglet. I don't know if this actually does anything or if it's just aesthetic, but I like him. My little teacup piglet. To name him really, but what do you name a giant miniature space piglet? I'm not calling him Boo, that's for sure. Let's have a look at the global map. Woo, that's a big one. That's a big one. So as your typical, we're on the west coast of something map. I don't know why, but it's always the west coast. You've noticed that. Who are you?
I'll have your water soon enough.
Oh, right. You were the guy
Stream's
looking
not
that was going
anywhere.
hunting and stuff. Okay, I got it. What am I supposed to be doing in? Berries. Berries. Okay. Do we got a journal? We do. Collect. Journey to go. Journal. Biography? Nothing interesting really. Oh, we got a bestiary right there. Oh my god, the afflictions. There's so many ways to get horribly killed. That's amazing. I mean, Dungeons & Dragons had all kinds of things, so I shouldn't be surprised. Bruised ribs, dominated, hobbled, prone. Oh, well, I'm glad that they've got a guide for all this stuff. Combat mechanics. Haven't even started fighting yet. Gods, I'm sure that'd be important later. Law. Notes. And we can make our own notes, that's always handy. So there is a bridge here, but I want to finish exploring this bit of the area before I cross it, because I'm pretty sure something will happen when I cross the bridge. Can't get any further that direction, there's a wall there. Oh, are these? Oh no, that's mushrooms, okay. Burned Lady. Pretty nice name for a mushroom. Whoa!
Let's check why those
This is a fighty time. Okay, let's see how we go. Pausable real-time system. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's alright. Well, actually, I don't, but I'm gonna restore the crit. Oh, good. Shut up, you.
Well,
So, crits, afflictions, and grazes hits. Oh, graze is like a crit miss, okay. Damage reduction, that's the armor class, right, I get it. Killed young wolf, I'm a monster. I deactivated transcendent suffering. Of course I did. Wolf hide. Look at this poor deer.
as you
And
wish.
nothing, no blood to step in. That's the berries we're after.
This is it.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Odema says you're a working woman because I'm a labourer. So I get to choose what my past is. I'm a blacksmith, builder, a cook. I'm going to be a cook because why the heck not? Yeah, and how is it you happened to come here? I had an affair with a rich man's wife. I had an affair with a rich woman's husband. Oh, I like that, hell, let's have an affair with a rich woman's wife. No offense, but you probably had that coming. They say that the gods see that each man gets his due. I'm not a dude, but okay. Don't know that if I believe that, but they seem to have got the better of you. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Reach's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You had to settle like the rest of us up. Hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some plan for coming this way. Fall in love, adventure. Gotta find some new friends. May not be a bad idea. Surviving out here. Sometimes it's less about what you know, more about who. You're wasting time here. Odima will be earthful beyond my will. Why are you here? Kaliska sighs unevenly, her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how it always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. Haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in... Oh, blimey. Ixamiddle. That sounds kind of Central South America. Because I don't know, ancient Aztec or something. But I'll do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. A demon I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. Got simple needs to light up the skies and far horizons. I find the work that lets me live like that. Is there a feeling you get when you look to the west, Kaliska? My family wanders too. We started in Deowood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I got a brother in Rauautai. I think that's where I'm from. Another in Adir. My sister lives in Goldie Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Deerwood? I'm not from much history. From what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Being out of touch. I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it later. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. Oh, I don't like the implications of this. A lot of them been going on for years now, and somehow it's getting worse. You know, I do not like pregnancy storylines. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water into him soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like. You should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water. Alright, so before we do that, I'm gonna... We're going to be both at full health, so I don't know if there's health regeneration or if I just didn't take any damage during the battle or what. More crafting. This path winds through a narrow canyon. Yeah, I get the idea.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Grooves in the road, so we don't want to go down there. Okay, we can't go down there anyway. Have we been everywhere on this side? We have. Okay, I want to go across the bridge before I do anything else. Probably won't be allowed to, but we'll see. I think I run faster than she does. It's day 2, hour 25, 19 Maj Prima, 28 to 23 AI. All this lovely lore that I'm not really paying any attention to. It depends how it...
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting.
Ah, so he wasn't there. I didn't even notice. Okay.
Come on.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards a tree line. I knew something bad was going to happen once I crossed the bridge. Out of the trees emerged Sparfell, one of the guys barely discernible in the dim light. Stop breathing! He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, a spastic wobble in his ordinary deaf stride as he moves toward you with laboured breath. Oh, this is bad. Kaliska frowns.
Sparfle, are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches in a rock and collapses forward, and heap the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. What did I fucking say? Never ever send anybody out in the tutorial of a game.
Ambush!
How did he get there? Oh, so I guess these are I guess these are the hut dweller people that they told. Right, you go attack that one.
What you need?
I'll go attack this one.
Well...
Go. Okay, you can attack that one instead. That's fine. I know there's something about an engaging system in this game.
What you need?
Oh, right, I'm having the buttons the wrong way around. Okay. And that if you engage them in combat.
Come on, we have
Got
to
a
get back to
bow,
camp.
hide armor, whatever. Agates. Okay. This music's very reminiscent of old Baldur's Gate stuff. I'm just taking everything because I'm assuming that Kaliska's gonna die any minute because it's the beginning of the game. And I don't want to lose any items. I need a piglet. Right. Still not full health still. Let's just finish up around here. Mushrooms. Deer cup. Oh, what's this? Fat campfire. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Oh, there's a bottle of booze. Beer. Oh, don't know why she keeps taking my stuff. She's not said a leader or something, is she?
Well,
I don't know why the combat music's still going. I think I've done everything here though, so let's go back to the caravan. I got a sneaky suspicion they might all be dead. Oh, I didn't loot this guy. Okay. Money. That's fine. Just having to re-record some of my audio because it got slightly corrupted. And I lost maybe 8 minutes or so off the end of this video. Oh, I'm getting lost on my way back. And oh no, there's a guy. Like I said, I had a feeling they were all going to be dead and the caravan was going to be attacked, and I was right. I haven't quite got the hang of the combat system yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
What you need?
The fact that you can pause it any time, just like old school interplay game, I don't know, isometric RPGs is great. And you have these things where you can only use them once per encounter, which is not the same as needing to rest. It means I think it means any combat. So Kaliska is much more of a badass than my monk at the moment. Unless you can do knockdown stuff, which I can't. I didn't notice there doesn't seem to be weapon specializations, but it's early days. I mean, I might not have noticed it yet. Oh, we killed these guys that are in between us and the caravan. We loot them. And I take everything just in case Callisto is going to die because she's... I never trust anybody in a tutorial.
of course.
Always loot them before you turn in a main quest. And yep, here they are all being dead. Because I'm re-recording audio, I can't actually read the dialogue and things to you because it's too small for me to see in my previews. So, I just have to hope you can read it. Basically, the leader is holding the merchant guy hostage. And we're trying to bargain for his life. You see, there is a dialogue option I can't select because I don't have enough lore. And what else? So they're protecting this place because of the gods. And there's a load of dialogues options I can't click because I'm not great at any of those things. I said I'm unarmed, which is technically true. Oh, he cuts the guy and throws him at me, I think. I'm paraphrasing because I can't actually read what he's saying on the preview. It's too tiny! So we got our first proper combat. And we've got the wounded merchant guy in our party. And the piglet, which doesn't even do anything. I'm glad I brought him with me. I think the merchant guy just got knocked out. So rather than instantly dying, you get knocked out and you can be killed while you're knocked out. That's what I understand from the mechanics so far. Which is a little more forgiving. I don't know if permadeath is on in like higher difficulties or what, or if you die you can get resurrected or what. So I haven't died yet, so who knows?
What is it?
Killed the guys.
I need something sharp.
And the guy starts talking to the sky, because naturally you do. And then the wind picks up, and it's one of those biovac things that we've got, you know, that was mysteriously mentioned earlier, because, you know, it was obviously going to happen. Because they mentioned it. If they hadn't mentioned it, it wouldn't have happened. And the leader of the caravan is just, not quite dead, is just figured out the wind is coming and tells us to run. And we run.
Get inside. Run.
And when we get lovely, lovely, creepy weather. And now we get the equivalent of a cutscene, which is text-based, and it's all about struggling up to climb into the safety of the ruins, and the wounded merchant guy's having trouble because someone's not quite dead, and I get the option to leave him alone or try to save him. And I opted to try and save him because I had a feeling that if I didn't, he might actually end up dead, and I have high dexterity, so I threw a rock at the guy. I successfully saved him. I don't know if you can fail or not. I would imagine you could, but I'm not sure. And that's basically how the game hounds us into the first dungeon out of the tutorial area. And that is where I'm going to end this video. This was a first look at Pillars of Eternity. It looks to be great. I could see myself spending ages and ages playing this game with lots of different characters and different styles. It's you know, it's my crack. I don't know if I'll be making any more videos of the game. The combination between the lack of voice acting, well, lack of full voice acting, the amount of text, and the isometric perspective means it might not necessarily be great material for videos. But I will see how well it's received, and I might do some more in the future. But from now, I'm going to just be playing it, so
We're the only ones.
I think it'll be going to be very enjoyable, and I'm not regretting my purchase one bit.
Let's get further inside.
So, thanks for watching. Hi, this is Phoe. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and if you really liked it, please subscribe.